Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I'm Captain Nips, and today we are going to charge forward with the fury of the sun. In yet another episode of Let's Pick a Weapon System and Goof Around with It, I'm going to play with flamers today. And when you really, really want flamers, there's really only one choice. You go Firestarter. Again, I believe it's been a while. I think I had to tinker with the game files to get these enabled in the game, but that's fine. It's been tested. They work. They function on the battlefield. That's all we really need. Firestarter, for those who have never seen it, is really designed to be used for anti-infantry and anti-materiel purposes. It has 4 flamers, so 2 in the center torso, 1 on the right arm, 1 on the left arm. It's got a pair of medium lasers for some actual, mech combat, and then it's got a pair of machine guns in the torsos. It's got jump jets, and it's really meant for, setting fire to forests, buildings, enemy infantry, and tanks, and non-mech targets. But here's the thing: flamers also impart heat damage, which we're going to try and leverage to shut down enemy mechs that we're going to fight against. And so let's get this guy in here. Pilot-wise, kind of just want good gunnery. I don't want to keep picking the same pilots, but let's see. Let's grab Paradise because we like evasion. We're not going to be standing still too much in these fire starters, so Angel of Death seems alright for jump jet equipped mechs. Sumo, we're going to make you ride the pine just a bit longer. Just a bit longer. It'll be fine. We don't really need sensor lock because we're never going to engage anything outside our sensor ranges. Arclight. Arclight seems like a decent choice. Get that extra bonus initiative. And probably never gonna split our fire. But given the options that are left, let's grab Showboat and let's just see. We'll continue to test with how badly does a poor gunnery skill mess with your ability to fight. Since I'm running an all light lance, we're just gonna leave it at Clash 15. I'm at 14. Things are good. This opposite lance seems like it could do some damage to me. I mean, you've got the SRM boat Kintaro, you've got an AC-20 Hunchback, and then you've got the 2 urban mechs, which do not discount massed AC-10 fire, as shown in one of my earlier videos. Like, these guys can do work if you let them get in there. Today we will go to. I mean, ideally, if the goal is to apply heat damage and shut down enemy mechs, ideally I would probably pick Death Valley, because there's no rivers, there's no lakes, there's no extra heat sinking capability on the map. I think I'm gonna just try and leave it on River Crossing for now and see, like, if an enemy mech gets into the river and it gets the bonus for heat sinking, will my flamers be able to offset that? How much heat damage am I going to be able to do with the flamers? Try and get a feel for that. So we'll just leave this River Crossing, foggy day, everything seems fine. Let's play the game.
Deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
So as I mentioned before, flamers from tabletop, flamers actually had a choice. You could deal damage, you could deal armor damage, or you could deal heat damage. And I'm curious to see.
How might I help?
So, boy. So flamers in this BattleTech beta only do 5 damage. 5 damage. Compare it to a small laser, which weighs the same amount, it has better range, does 25 damage. The other thing going for flamers is that they are a melee friendly weapon. You do get them, I believe you do get them when you melee, so we'll try that out as well. As you can see, here's we've got my lance of fire starters. Cute little buggers. Got an awful lot of... Those are some very white, glowy bits. I'm guessing that's because these mechs are not completely cooked. It's fine. Let's get rolling out. We're going to move forward, push into some favorable terrain, hopefully. Ooh, camera, come on, settle down. There we go. Push into some favorable terrain and get up on some things, because the other problem with flamers is that they have incredibly short range. They are small laser machine gun kind of ranges, which is why they get included into the quote melee friendly weapons groups. Alright, so 50 tonner, that's going to be our hunchback. Hopefully he keeps his head down, because I really don't want to get plunked with AC 20 rounds from range. There's our Kintaro. Okay. We're going to wolf pack this a bit. We're also going to try and keep our lines of sight broken until we can get up on the other guy. So let's sprint down here. Turn the corner.
Acknowledged.
Truth be told, I probably should just reserve and let the other team move up. Specifically the medium mechs. I want them... Well, let's see. Because I'm a little worried that in the next phase, then these two mechs just rumble on down and plow my poor, sweet fire starters. So let's at least give them a target-rich environment.
Yes, Commander.
Maybe we can trick the AI into not focus firing down one of my fire starters early. Yep, everybody down the hill. Let's hedge our bets and face this way.
Good to go.
Running out of space behind this big rock. Nope. Yep, that's out in the open. So let's go here. Alright, Kitara rounding the corner. Good. He did not get a shot off. That hunchback is gonna, and that's probably gonna blow off an arm. Or we can dodge it. Thank you, Paradise. Thank you, you ridiculous, ridiculous man. Alright. Now's the time to start flamering the hell out of things. Let's start. So I'm gonna get one move, then probably I think I'm gonna end up getting... Maybe, do I get the first move in Phase 4? I guess we'll find out, but I'm definitely getting at least one move first. Arclight, with your brilliant, brilliant mind, let's get you behind this Kintaro.
On it.
And let's light this guy up. Heat looks good. Percentages are good. We've got his back. We're not going to do a lot of damage, armor-wise. Probably not going to crack a panel. Let's find out.
Confirmed.
Light them up. Oh, so many dodges, though. So many dodges. And we got a little bit of heat scale. It popped right up there at the end. I will... Ooh, here come the AC-10 rounds. Oh, no! That's really unfortunate. That's... like I said, you gotta respect the autocannon 10s on the Urbies. That's a problem. Alright, so... Kintaro, you will notice, on its heat scale here. We did manage to do some heat damage. We are going to really have to tighten up and focus fire now that we are down an early mech. Do I chance putting another guy out there where the other urban mech can take its shot? I think I have to. I think I need to get the wolf pack on this Kintaro as fast as humanly possible. Get all of my hits in. Hopefully we can do something with this heat damage. Alright, did a little bit more. A little bit to the rear side. Here comes the autocannons. Okay, I missed on that one. Alright, blockade. Get position, please. I'm really afraid, even if I shut down this Kintaro, 75%, even if I shut down this Kintaro, I'm hoping I shut down this Kintaro. I don't actually know. In tabletop, you can't, oh wow, you can't actually shut down an enemy mech with flamers. You can get their heat scale very high, but it doesn't force a shutdown. There's like a limit that you can apply in terms of what your flamers can do. You can't stack them. You can't stack them infinitely, I guess is what I should say. So this is too much movement. This gets behind it but opens my rear or left to those urban mechs. Or that hunchback. Oh boy. Alright, let's play it safe. Go from this side. Keep our front armor more or less facing the bad guys. I really need
All weapons are go.
really need these flamers to be doing some work. Okay, this is gonna go bad. This is gonna go bad. Because he's gonna get rear position on something.
I'm bleeding, Commander.
That was not nearly as damaging as I was expecting it to be. But they are focus firing. That's bad. They're not seemingly hitting with much. That's odd.
Okay, that was bad.
Okay. Made it through the medium's turn. Let's...
Waiting for orders.
What kind of spot? We can't really. Alright. She's... Showboat, we really want you to melee, but we also really want you to be behind the target for these flamers, so... We'll just take our coin flips where we can, unfortunately. No inspiration spent yet. Alright, we opened up the rear center. That's good. Heat damage? Get a feeling my flamers are missing. Ooh, shots to the leg.
Internal structure damage.
You're alright, Blockade. You're alright. Keep it together, man.
I'm here.
Keep it together. Let's see, can we get behind this guy easily?
Reporting.
Easy-ish.
Let her rip.
Alright, crits. We like crits. And we got a shutdown. I was not completely expecting that. Okay. So... Oh, jeez.
That wasn't good.
Yeah, I noticed. So it looks like we can force shutdowns with
Yes,
our
Commander.
flamers. Oh, lords.
Awaiting orders.
Here, turn. Yes. Oh, we don't have a line of sight from there. Because there's a big old rock in the way. Alright. Oh, we can get the rear arc from here. Alright.
Confirmed.
I feel like we need to try and down this mech. I don't want to... Like, I would love to try and play around with how is this heat affecting the Kintaro, which would involve letting him
I believe I have the
cycle a turn. But I need to make up ground on kills here. Since I took that unfortunate pilot death early. Okay, Hunchback, do something dumb. Or miss. Ow! Oh, wow.
Hold it.
Yep, that's bad. So, alright, let's assess for a moment. We were able to shut down that Kintaro with enough flamer fire. We were able to force it up off its heat scale and force it into shutdown. So that is a thing we can do with these mechs. We've got a Hunchback close up. So obviously we're going to focus fire on this guy. We're going to wolf pack on him until we can shut him down. Hopefully keep it shut down until we just whittle it to death. In the meanwhile, we've got these two urban mechs up the hill who don't seem to want to come down and engage. So I think if we can keep our distance from them, focus down this Hunchback, roll it, and then we can move up on the Hunchbacks or the urban mechs. Not with impunity exactly, but I'm much less threatened if there's three... I would take 3 fire starters against 2 urban mechs pretty much every match if I could. Granted, these are going to be damaged fire starters by the time they get there, but...
Yes, Commander.
Oh boy. Alright, so... in the interest of... what are we doing here? Again... okay, undamaged Hunchback. Really kind of want to get its rear arc. Do we want to... you know what, let's test the theory. If I get on its front and sides...
Yes, Commander.
I'm not going to worry about coring this thing out. Let's throw away for a moment the notion that I'm actually intending to win this in the most brutal and short-handed fashion I can. Let's see if we just light this guy up, not trying to line up kill shots. Look at that heat! Wow! All right, now we're talking. Oh, please miss. If we just have to focus on shutting down this Hunchback, can we do it from...
I still don't understand why these things have legs.
can we just do it through its front armor and then worry about getting kill shots on it? What do we got going on here? So we're down a leg, down an arm, which means we're down a laser, machine gun, a flamer. Oh, down the torso too. That's why the machine gun is out. We can give up a medium laser, but in trade we can take the melee. Melee's got a really good chance to hit. I think we take the melee while we can. Whiff completely, but that's fine. It's alright. Hit with the flamers, that's all we care about. Miss, miss. Oh, that's bad. But at least something snuck through. We got a shutdown. Alright. Are these guys going to engage? Are they going to come up? Yes. Alright. Showboat. What do your percentages look like? I mean, you're literally 75% just standing here. I think we just take that. Let's... It is really tempting to try and go for a headshot here. I don't actually know. Let's see. Armor. 43, 15. So 2 points off the 60. So we got 58 potential damage on the head. I could do it. It's possible. I could just headcap this guy. Let's give it one more turn. Let's just center a mass. Let's light this guy up with flamers. Let's see how debilitating is it to be flamed over and over and over and over again. That's interesting. We forced it to shut down again. It's already shut down. Also, we got a head hit in.
Battle mech power up detected.
It's powering up. And immediately shuts... Ooh, this guy's having some issues. Okay, so it appears that if you stack heat damage from your flamers on an enemy target, there is no cap. So that's kind of dumb, which means that guy just tried to power up, which is supposed to remove... They're supposed to sink as much heat as your heat sinks can tolerate. But I have now applied so much heat that even after a full round of bleeding heat through his heat sinks, he's still shut down. So we can soft lock this guy. The question is, how many flamers do I need to keep hitting him with to soft lock him permanently? I'm going to leave Showboat here, and her job is to literally just stand here and flamer this guy. I'm going to move Blockade. And maybe I'll keep Blockade here and move the other two. The other two actually have both legs. I'll leave Blockade here. He's going to focus on flamering this guy into submission. And I'm going to move Showboat and Paradise up on those urban mechs so that we can start that part of this engagement. So let's start with Blockade. 75s to hit. Or we can melee to get 90s to hit. That's peculiar. Alright. We're going to engage.
Move into position.
Thump him for 45. Probably not going to do anything. You see it's ahead. Yeah, okay. So you ding the armor. Hit him with those flamers. Forcing a shutdown again, even though it was already shut down. And here come the cavalry. Probably thinking, this guy's probably screaming into his radio, get down here and save my ass.
Reporting.
I'm sorry, but there'll be no ass saving today, sir. Alright, we're going to move to here. We're not going to let him get a line of sight on us. Curious if Blockade, is there a line of sight between Blockade and this urban mech? There probably is. He's not exactly hiding. That's fine. Ooh, keep it together, man. It's okay. It's okay. Next turn. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Next turn, we'll move you around that rock that you are, you know, conveniently propped. That is conveniently propping up this hunchback. Showboat.
Waiting for orders.
I need you to just hustle. I need you to just friggin' hustle. Where do I hustle you to? There are no safe spaces here. There's a safe space sorta there. Alright, let's try that. We're gonna pincer on this urban mech here with my 2 fire starters. Meanwhile, back in Barbecue Town. And yes, these ooh boy, the soft lock continues. Alright, Blockade. If you would be so kind as to take a step to your left. Get that rock between you and those urban mechs, those dirty urban mechs. Just because I really want to keep the flamers on, and they're only going to shoot to hit for 75%. Throw inspiration on Blockade. Yep, get my 95%. Let's just keep working center of mass. Maybe we'll eventually cut through this flamer or this front armor with these flamers. Not today. Getting all that heat damage though. Ooh boy. Oh no! There was a line of sight open. Come on, Blockade, keep it together.
I've got an armor breach.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. All right. Showboat.
Good to go.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's the stuff. And the turn. Don't even have to take a full turn. We'll just take a nice shallow one. Get the rear arc on this urban mech. Keep our front armor facing the other one. With an obstruction even. I'm okay with that. All right. Better than coin flips. Ooh, we gotta watch our heat scale now though.
Commencing alpha strike.
Now the problem with the urban mechs is their armament is not particularly hot running. I mean, small laser and an AC-10. AC-10 is not that much heat. Small laser is like 1 heat. So these guys are not going to overheat from shooting, from firing their weapons. Can we get a rear arc? No. Can we get a... You know what? Screw it. Since we know we can apply the heat damage regardless of arc, let's just shut this guy down. like those. I like those odds. Heat scale looks good.
Firing.
And got the shutdown. All right. So, yeah, buddy, did we get the shutdown? Okay, so
BattleMech power-up detected.
are you going to actually power up? No. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so now we have established that once shut down, we can keep this hunchback stun locked with one
Reporting.
half functional? Half functional. It's got 3 of its flamers. 3/4 functional flame boat. Okay.
Commander?
We've shut down this mech with 2 combined fire starters worth of attacks with flamers. Paradise,
Yes, Commander.
you're running a little hot, but I would like you to walk up on up this guy,
Moving out.
right up this path, and let's see if we can start working this guy with our flamers. Alright, so heat scale. So that's curious. I thought he was further along the heat scale. I know Showboat's definitely further along the heat scale. That's fine. 85's to hit, 90 with the medium laser because accurate weapon. Weapon accuracy, target size, yeah. And then these will just be target size. Come on. Apparently it doesn't want to show me the readout for 2-hit value calculations. Eh, it's fine. Whatever. We know what we're doing here. We are applying fire. I hope it's not the dry season in this forested valley or this whole place is going to go up. Alright, are you actually going to wake up? He actually did wake up. Didn't start screaming mech shutdowns again. But
Waiting for orders.
let's see. So I can get 75% with 2 medium lasers each, or if I melee, I can get 95% with a 45-point hit. I think click there, try and stay in its rear arc. It's interesting that it's giving me an option to move here. Was not expecting that. Alright, heat scale. That's interesting. Let's back up a step. If we shoot at the urban mech, we generate that much heat. Looking at the heat scale, I see it blinking. So that bar is, stick it in our minds, mental reference, that's what it looks like. If we melee instead, okay, it looks like it's applying the heat for the weapons fire, and then the extra little bit is the melee if you were to do that as well. Okay, that's what that is. Cool. Let's pick this spot. Punchy punchy. Or kicks. Ooh, brutal. And then we set you on fire. Come on, shutdowns. Yeah, there we go.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oof, crits everywhere. Haha, I have you now, Urban Mech. Alright, let's continue to do the work. Shutting this guy down. Slowly melting his front torso armor. Those fire effects are awesome, by the way. Yep, keep him shut down. We refuse to let you. Oof, boy. Yep, That is a lot of shutdown indicators.
Power-up detected.
I don't believe you. Yep, didn't think so. Wow. Okay. So, let's start with Paradise.
Awaiting orders.
Is this mech? This mech is not shut down yet. You're my feline co-pilot in the background. Let's just go here, go here. Let's get on its right side where the autocannon is. Check our heat. We're fine. With the stub of my shoulder, I stab at thee. And shut down.
That's a critical hit.
So, we have established...
Power-up detected.
Are you actually going to power up? Oh, he did actually power up, so let's fix that. And let's fix it by brutally destroying his rear torso.
Battle mech power-up detected.
Really? Oh, he's trying. He is mobile for about half another second. Meanwhile, we're going to make this hunchback glow as if it were the center of the sun. Yup. If it's not white hot slag by the time this is done, I feel I will have failed in my attempt to light everything on fire. So, showboat.
Waiting for orders.
I feel like Blockade needs some help. Not a lot of help, but we want to speed this along. So let's get you right down
Double
underneath.
time.
You're good. Oh noes! We let the Irby go. We broke the stun lock. All right.
Minimal damage.
It's okay. It's okay. He's gonna hit me with a small laser. This is fine. Everything is fine. Paradise, you can do this. Keep it together, man. All right, Paradise.
Yes, Commander.
Paradise. Cannot let these guys. Cannot let these guys. Oh, hey, look, places to move. We cannot let these guys off the hook.
Certainly.
There we go. Ding the arm. Light him up. Uh-oh, got some misses in there. That's not good. Alright, nope. This has turned into a proper duel up on the hill. Blockade, on the other hand, will just continue to crash into this hunchback and set it on fire. Stub of the arm. Work it. Woo, look at that fire. Whoo boy. And that's only with 3 flamers. It'd be nice if we got a number readout of just how high this
Power-up detected.
I don't know if I believe you. Nope. I didn't think so. No, yeah, no, we definitely didn't. That guy's definitely not powering on. Alright, Paradise.
Reporting.
Can you please... Where's this guy's rear arc? Where? Oh, I'm on his rear arc, sort of. I'm on his side arc. Melee? Can I? Ooh, good. So this is interesting. I clicked to melee. It is not showing any dots. I am not the only one that does not see any dots here. I really want to move. Turns out there are dots to click on. They're just invisible until you click on them. That's clearly a bug, and hopefully it will be fixed and clarified. This guy's screwed. There we go. Lose the big gun. I am now... Ooh, wow. That is a fireworks display if I've ever seen one. The flamers may not be completely cooked for this beta, but I will say they are absolutely cooking things in this game. Probably, I can imagine these getting toned down just a touch.
Heading out.
I hope you like your hunchbacks deep fried because, boy, this poor guy.
Commander?
You have any movement options? You do. You have hidden movement options, just like the other one did. Click on the melee. No dots. Dots when clicking. Curious. Although, honestly, at this point, I should probably just wheel around to the front. Let's get this over with. Alright, here's the deal. Showboat. We're going to move you here. We're going to turn you around. You know what we're going to do first? We're going to inspire you. Because we know your gunnery is not great. Yes. Both of those statements are correct. Firing up is a good thing in this case, and got work to do is correct. Oh no! I somehow have lost line of sight on that hunchback. Well, that was a waste of a turn. Wah wah. Waste of a turn and inspiration, but
BattleTech power-up detected.
does he come online? Nope. So much heat. Alright, Blockade, can you please finish the job here? Your heat's been fine for a while now. Just corner him out already. And after like 5 turns worth of pounding on a shutdown mech, it finally falls over. Woof. Alright. Showboat.
Good to go.
Hey. 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 Can you please... Yes, 90%. We're not going to melee. I'm going to let you use those guns. I want you to focus fire, because we need to end
Firing
this.
everything I've got.
Get out of this ridiculous fight.
That's a critical hit.
Oof. Ah, boy. Alright. Because apparently we can't just finish the job.
Location acknowledged.
I'm not going to sprint. I'm going to see if I can get Paradise down close enough for a medium laser shot. Warble, warble. The water is warbling. Alright, come on. Medium laser. Medium laser, the CT kills it. That was not the CT. I would love to know. I would love to know how that mech, having been not just shut down, but triple shut down, if that last readout was correct, managed to find a way to stand up. Blockade,
Yep.
do the honors, please. Finish this guy off.
On it.
You keep punching with that stub, buddy. Come on, CT. CT.
Scored a critical hit.
Well, we don't have to worry about the AC-20 anymore. It's unfortunate because we haven't had to worry about the AC-20 for like half an hour now. Showboat.
Commander?
Fire on the mech. Center of mass. He has 2 structure. A single machine gun bullet will destroy this hunchback. All you have to do is apply it properly.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
There we go.
Objective complete.
And after a protracted ending, we are victorious. Despite the early head cap on one of my fire starters, the unfortunate AC-20 or AC-10 urban mech snipe shot from downtown. Poor Arclight. We hardly knew ye. 13 rounds, 35 minutes. But what have we learned here today? We enabled fire starters for the beta, and I believe they were not enabled by default because they don't have the right portrait here. That's a commando, not a fire starter. A flamer equipped team is absolutely capable in the current beta of hard locking targets up to, once you get the ball rolling, and including the entire remaining enemy team. Wow, that I did not expect. I expected, you know, flamer damage, make them run hot. They'd have to pick and choose their shots with their guns. You know, the kind of thing I guess I would expect from tabletop, or even like MechWarrior Online. You know, MechWarrior Online, when they most recently tinkered with the flamers, made them better, but they also put a cap on what the target's heat scale could go up to because of the flamers, which then made the target have to choose how am I going to shoot with any of my weapons? Do I override and then immediately go into overheat scale, taking damage? In BattleTech here, it looks like flame on, and once you've got a lock going on a target, as long as you can continue to apply a few flamers worth of heat damage, because again, Blockade had 3 flamers for most of the remainder of that engagement, and he kept that Hunchback completely locked down. It never got out of shutdown. And even 2 fire starters on the one urban mech shut that down pretty handily, and was able to keep it shut down with just 1 fire starter focusing on it. Probably overtuned a little bit here, the flamers are, but that's okay. This is a beta. This is why we test. Enemy forces, yeah, you kind of just burn them out, and then you move on. So, and that'll be all for today. Thank you again for watching BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. As always, it is my honor and pleasure to provide your daily entertainment. See you around.